Hi, this is Kathy M from Midlands Music Scene, and we're here at the Base 2014 VIP launch here down at what's the venue called?
Vaults.
The Vaults down here at Hockley. We're having a brilliant night, and I've got Smooth Fuego from New Star Radio with me.
Hello.
Now, if you've not heard the show, tell us a little bit about your show on New Star Radio, Smooth.
Okay, now I present 2 drive time shows. That's Monday and Wednesday, 3 till 6 p.m. And I also present a Saturday night show with my co-host DJ Empressel, who's over there. She doesn't want to be on camera. But and for the Saturday night shows, it's literally club bangers, stuff that you hear to prepare you to go out. And on the drive time show, I play every type of genre, and I try to play kind of new music as well. Music that's just come out, because New Star tends to be a bit older, and you don't really hear that as much on Birmingham radio through the airways throughout Birmingham. And I've got 2 sections, one on a Monday where I like to do the top 10 cross genre. So it's all types of genres, the top 10 tunes which I'm feeling and the listeners are feeling. And on a Wednesday, I like to highlight homegrown tracks of the week. Sometimes I have 1, 2, 3 or 4. A lot of times I try to have more Birmingham acts as well, because as we are in Birmingham, it is a Birmingham community station. And it's weird because a lot of the biggest Birmingham acts, take people like Jacob Banks, Lady Leisha, Laura Mavula, C4, etc., they get played more in London than they would in Birmingham. So to me, that doesn't make sense. So I put emphasis on doing that. And I've interviewed a huge amount of people, including Lady Leisha, to go as far as people like Sierra, Wiz Khalifa, Rich 32, Wiley, Estelle, plus many more.
So who's been the most interesting artist that you've interviewed to date so far?
Ooh, the most interesting. It's a cross between two people. One of them was Estelle, because she proper talked about how she went over to America, and I asked, "Oh, do you feel like you've disconnected from your friends?" And then she was like, "I haven't disconnected. I just found out who were my true friends and who weren't." And I asked her the questions about, "Do you feel like it's warranted that people are saying you're not supporting UK talent?" And she said, "Yeah, I've been supporting this and that." It was like it's like a conversation. You can check that out on YouTube as well, Smooth Fuego TV. And the other one was my interview with Miguel, because one thing I noticed with UK interviews, they tend to be quite boring when you get like American artists. Like in America, you got ones like The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne and that, and they're really controversial. And I had my first type of moment where it's like, wow, he's getting something that no one else done. With Miguel, I talked about his song, which at the moment was that Do You tune. And on one version it says, "Do you love love? Do you want love?" And the other one it says, "Do you want drugs?" And then, because I had the radio edit, I had love. And then I said, "Oh, so why are you talking about drugs?" And I thought, oh, it must be a metaphor to show you're addicted to love. And then he actually admitted, oh, it is what it is. And he looked like he was about to cry. And then I was thinking, oh, have I gone too far? But then he opened up about his drug use and things like that. So, yeah, those are my 2 favourite interviews.
So what artists do you like listening to yourself, and what type of music is there in your heart?
With me, I can't even name it. There's too many types of music that I like. I like every genre. That's why I make sure I play every genre as well. And with artists, there's too many to name. I can't even name any that I'm feeling at the moment.
So all music, one love, with Smooth. Now, tell us a little bit about the exciting new show that you've got at the moment on One Extra.
Okay, basically on One Extra throughout the month of November, I'm presenting a show every Monday night, Tuesday morning, 1 till 2 a.m. And it's an R&B show. I play everything, but for this one, it's a more R&B show. I kind of divert a little bit. I'm a bit cheeky, so I play a little bit of other genres. But one thing I made sure, going onto that station, the majority of the DJs on One Extra are more or less from London. Like you may have Mr. Jam from Nottingham, you have Semtex and Yasmin Evans from Manchester. I'm not too sure where Adele's from. She's from somewhere up north. But the majority of them are from London. So one thing I wanted to make sure that I represented Birmingham and the West Midlands when I came on there. So on my first show, I had 2 local Birmingham artists. I had Jade the Poet and I had Unique, who maybe aren't known at that national level. They're known within Birmingham, but aren't known to that level. So I brought them in, had the interview. My second one, I had Emma Marie, who's she was actually a part of Target's notice board. It was on BBC One Extra as well. And my next week one's my last one. I'm gonna be having Lady Leisha and C4 for the ones that are already established, and they're in One Extra as well. And I put an emphasis of doing that, repping Birmingham talent. I played a lot of Birmingham music on there, which you wouldn't hear on One Extra. A lot of Birmingham artists got that national play. I like it. I like to present it as more of a show, because people just go on there to show off their mixing and stuff. Obviously, I mix on there, but I want to present and give a good show and represent Birmingham.
Keeping it fresh,
Yeah.
with smooth Fuego. So tell us a little bit about Isle of Live as well, because you are involved in Isle of Live in Birmingham, aren't you?
I'm not exactly involved, but I do like most of the interviews for it as well. Cause,
Well, that's involved, isn't it?
yeah, kind of. But yeah, I do the interviews with all the artists. I have to actually upload last month's what is coming. But yeah, because I see it as a way of getting artists established out there as well. Because as well as doing my American interviews, you've got your Birmingham ones, and I put them on the same level. So say you might get somebody looking for, say, Tamar Braxton, and they might come across someone like Really C, who was on X Factor, who they may not have heard of. So it's giving exposure to Birmingham talent as well.
Well done to Smooth there. So tell everybody your social network so they can check out everything Smooth Fuego.
Okay, I'll tell you everything now. For the podcast, go to the iTunes store, search for the Smooth Fuego official podcast. That's Smooth Fuego official podcast. Pick subscribe. You got my past mixes and all my future mixes. Also for social networks, for Twitter and SoundCloud, it's Smooth Fuego and the number 1. That's Smooth Fuego 1. And for Mixcloud and Instagram, it's a Smooth Fuego. I had to get the 1 because somebody took it. I don't know who.
Wasn't me.
But yeah, just check me on those. Follow me. You can find out all the different things I'm doing. I post up all my various mixes, my shows on One Extra. Sometimes I put shows up from New Style as well. So yeah, just follow me on all of those.
Well, thanks very much for taking time out to speak to us. That's Smooth Fuego.
You know what? I actually forgot. Also as well, don't forget youtube.com/Smooth Fuego, or search for Smooth Fuego TV for all my interviews.